and in this guide we're going to go over everything you will ever need to know about planet survey data. We're going to go over the resources, the fauna, the flora, the planet traits, what's a barren planet, what's a habitable planet trait, and where to sell your planet survey data once you get it. Before we get into surveying the planets, go ahead and put some skill points into the survey skill. It's really going to be very helpful when surveying these planets. I'm going to start off with the barren planets first. I'm going to use the Luna or the Moon for Earth. Barren planets are really nice and simple. They only have resources on them, which are pretty easy to come by. Just keep on exploring the surface of the planet, and you will come across two different types of resources. The one is underground. To find the resources, just keep your scanner out and look for a different coloration on the ground. There's also a second type of resource that sticks above ground. You can also find these in caves as well. If you're having problems finding any resources, like I'm having problems finding the helium resource on this planet, just travel to a different location on the planet, does matter well, and within a short amount of time, you should be able to find it. That concludes the barren planets. Now to the habitable planets. The habitable planets have fauna, flora, resources, as well as planet traits. But for a planet to be considered a habitable planet, it must have an O2 atmosphere and safe water and not have extreme weather on it. So for example, Procon 3 is not a habitable planet, but Summa Hill is an habitable planet. For all plants, you need to scan each plant 8 or 9 times to fully complete a scanning that certain species of plant. There are multiple species of plants in each biome. Once you completed the biome, move on to the next biome. Fauna, or alien dinosaur creatures. You can scan each one 8 or 9 times as well, just like the flow in a plant. And once you complete the biome, you will have to move on to the next biome. Not kill the aliens to scan them. No, it will not let you scan an alien if you kill the alien. If another alien kills the alien trying to scan, you can't scan it yourself. And there are also flying dinosaurs as well. For example, on the planet Jemison, you have two different flying dinosaurs. You have a parrot hawk, which are very easy to find, and you have a seabat, which are really tiny and a lot harder to see. Also, there might be dinosaurs that are very rare and hard to find. For example, on Jamison, there are the hunting test frog. They typically only spawn in groups of 1 or 2 at a single time. The best way that I have found to find them is to keep landing in the same biome on a different landing area on the same planet, and just continue looking for them. Sooner or later you will be able to find. For the biomes on the planets, this planet has 3 biomes. It has the wetlands, frozen plains, and the ocean. Each biome will have its own fauna and flora in it that you will have to survey to complete that certain biome. And yes, you can explore the ocean biome. We'll get to that here in a minute. Your scanner is a very handy tool. It will notify you when you have completed the biome that you're in. If you need to get the ocean biome to 100%, it's a little tricky. You can't land the ocean biome, but you can land right beside of it. In a planet view, just zoom in and keep placing that landing marker as close to the ocean as possibly can on the land until it says coast.
Otherwise, we won't last
And
long
once
in this
you
environment.
land on the planet, just bring your scanner out and go to the surface map. Look for the flat area on the surface map. If there's not a flat area there, you need to re-land until you find the flat area on the surface map. It may still take you a couple minutes of walking to get to the ocean, but once you do get to the ocean, just bring your scanner out and look for any alien creatures swimming around in the ocean. You can swim in water, however you cannot dive underwater and swim under the water. You can swim on top of the water. These water alien creatures, they can attack you if you attack them. You may be wondering, how would you attack them if you can't pull your gun out if you're in water? Well, you know, I had to try, because I really wanted to see what it looked like. And I done made up all of them creatures mad. For the planet traits, you're gonna bring the scanner up and you're gonna look for these icons for these locations. You want to ignore the diamond icons and pay attention to only the circular icons. A very, very useful first aid chem item is amp. It increases your movement speed and your drive height by double. So it makes exploring and moving around all these planets way faster. After you get to the location, you're going to want to look for something to scan. More than likely, it's going to have something to do with the name of the location. So we have this little ice sculpture thing here. You just got the melted glacial planet trait. On this planet, we have 3 traits. So I'm going to just go on to the next circular icon location. I'm at the second location. I'm going to look for something to scan again. There we go. Now time to move on to the next one. Not every circular icon location is going to have a planet trait for you to scan or anything to scan. Like this boneyard, it's just a boneyard with a bunch of really huge dinosaur alien bones. And we got some bone piles we can sort as well. Just gotta move on to the next location. In this location, I haven't been here yet, but it gave me, it's going to give me the same personality trait that another location gave me. So, unfortunately, I'm not able to scan it. And I don't see any more circular icon locations around my landing area right now. So, I've got to go to a different biome and start looking for more locations. I'm in the forest biome right now. I could go to the mountains, but I'm gonna go to the frozen plains biome. So here in the frozen plains biome, I was only able to find one circular location, and unfortunately, it's a frozen glacier, which was the forest planet trait I found. So I'm gonna try the mountains. I was able to find 3 mountains. And there's one down there 1,000 meters away, and there's 2 over here. One is 500 meters, the other one's 1,000 meters. I'm gonna head to where there's 2 circle locations at. And that way, if one does not have the trait, I'll be closer to the second one. Instead of going the other way to only one by itself, this way I can get closer to the second one if the first one does not have the trait. Also, some planet traits will require you to scan multiple areas to get the planet trait. And there is our last planet trait. That is everything you need to know about acquiring planet survey data. Now, where do you sell planet survey data to? There are 2 vendors you can sell your planet survey data to. The first one is Vladimir. He's located on the eye orbiting Jemison. To unlock the eye, you have to complete the Old Neighborhood main quest line from Constellation. Once you travel to the eye, you will have to get within 500 meters of the space station to dock onto it. And Vladimir is straight ahead.
Still need. Let's deal.
Don't forget about the commerce skill and the social skill tab to have better bartering prices at all vendors to get even more credits for planet survey data. Vladimir will take both Barren and Habital Planet data. Some planets are worth more than others, and the Habital Planet data are worth a lot more than the Barren ones. The other vendor is Phill. He is supposed to give you more credits for Habital Planet survey data, and Phill is located in the solar system on the planet Mars. in Sidonia. Once you get inside of Sidonia,
Do your part to
it's
keep
a
Sidonia
straight right to
free.
the right inside of the pub. You can't miss him. He's right at the table with all of these
Pardon.
books. But
Yes.
before you can sell silver data to him, you will have to complete his quest.
I can't tell one day from the...
You're going to have to persuade someone in the bar to sign up for the list. To increase your odds of persuasion, you can take Hippolyta as well as the persuasion skill as well. But it doesn't matter if you fail or succeed with persuading the person inside the bar.
way. Get out
Either
of here.
way, you are still able to complete the quest.
Hey,
But if you are successful at persuading
feels
them,
like no one's
you
got
do
my
get
back.
free credits. Once you complete his quest, you can sell Habital Planet data to him, and he is supposed to give you more credits than Vladimir, but for me, he unfortunately does not. So if you want to maximize your profits, sell all of your survey data to Vladimir to get the maximum credits for your survey data. If you learned something new or if you enjoyed the video, please do like and subscribe. Have an amazing day.